Hello and welcome to another episode of PC Restorations. Recently I bought this old and retired gaming PC for under $100, and in this video I'm going to be cleaning it up, giving it some modern upgrades, and restoring it back to its former glory. So before I begin to do that, let me tell you what kind of specs we are working with in this system. So this PC seems to have been assembled sometime in 2010/2011, judging by the hardware in this system, and the recent years have not been kind to this PC at all. So for the specs, we got an AMD Phenom X6 CPU, which is a 6-core and 6-thread chip. We got 8 gigs of DDR3 RAM, an ASRock 970 Extreme motherboard, and a Radeon HD 6872GB graphics card, and an E-Waste OCZ 600-watt power supply. All of this is housed inside of the old school Cooler Master Storm case, which I think is very cool, and it even has a front door to hide the optical drive bay. Now when I received this PC, it actually didn't turn on at all. Turns out it was the E-Waste OCZ power supply that seemed to have kicked the bucket, which is probably one of the reasons why this previous owner got rid of their computer. After confirming everything else with the PC seems okay, let's go ahead and start the cleanup process. So like I said, we'll be doing some upgrades to this PC. First upgrade I'm going to do is upgrade the 8 gigs of Corsair DDR3 RAM to 16 gigs of Corsair DDR3 RAM, since I have a spare kit that'll work well with the kit that's currently installed. I'm also upgrading the GPU in this PC from an outdated Radeon HD 6870 to a slightly less outdated R9 280X. Now you might think that this card is also completely obsolete, but it actually recently got a driver update despite the fact that AMD stopped supporting this card quite a long time ago. Performance wise, this is about equal to a GTX 1050 Ti, but consumes way more power than a 1050 Ti. But either way, this will be a nice upgrade over the 6870. I'm also going to be upgrading the case to the Sama Line 3 ARGB, which went on sale for $45 on Newegg recently and has a good bit of RGB, and it'll give this PC some nice shine, and you're definitely going to need that whenever you try and resell gaming PCs. Another upgrade, well, replacement I guess, is the power supply. Even though this card has a 250 watt TDP, I'm going to try and use an EVGA 450BR 450 watt power supply. This is definitely cutting it close, and if it causes stability issues, I have an EVGA 650 watt 80 plus gold PSU that I can use, but I'm going to try and see if this 450BR is up to the task of handling an R9 280X. I also forgot to mention that I added a 120 gig SSD and a 1TB hard drive for storage. So now that you know all the upgrades and what we're going to be swapping out, let's go ahead and reassemble this PC. So there you have it, guys. I've successfully turned an old, dirty, and probably outdated gaming PC into a PC that feels and looks like a brand new one, and because of the graphics card upgrade can actually play some modern esports games. Now, I would have gotten benchmark numbers for you guys, however I've been very busy, which is why there haven't been very many uploads, but also the PC sold a good bit ago, so I have no way of getting benchmarks for it now. Now, some of you might be thinking that this isn't really a restoration if you have to replace about half the items in the PC. However, for this PC to be actually sellable and get interest online when I go to list it, I have to replace a decent amount of hardware to make it more appealing. Next PC restorations I do, I'll try and keep all of the original hardware the best I can. So, hope you guys enjoy this transformation, and I'll see you all in the next video.